the sma tún of Tranent, well kent for braw views over the Forth, there took place a most strange tale. Involved some shenanigans, involved mistaken identity, involved the feisty but nice, involved conspiracy, intrigue, conniving. But listen, draw near. This tale goes back a long way. Starts with JFK in Dallas town. That's Dallas in Texas, not Dallas carpets by Tilly Coultry. Threads in the present, threads in the past. Who's going to draw them threads together? Perchance, that's my job.
President Kennedy was shot today just as his motorcade left downtown Dallas. Mrs. Kennedy jumped up and grabbed Mr. Kennedy. She cried, "Oh no." The motorcade sped on.
In this House, in the Senate, and in public, to open those files to permit us to try to find out the truth we had so long been denied. Why was President Kennedy killed?
Conspiracy, intrigue, unanswered questions. Who shot JFK? 50th anniversary of the assassination of President John F. Kennedy is commemorated this week.
The 22nd of November 1963 was a day that shook the modern world, and the controversies surrounding that day rage on.
Everyone old enough remembers where they were the day JFK was assassinated.
You heard them. What you talking about?
Well, I heard them. Right? I heard them.
You heard them? How's that? You're deaf, remember?
But I think I heard them. Right? I read their lips. I heard them. There's going to be a plot.
A plot? Like in a Guy Fawkes type plot? Duh.
Exactly like Guy Fawkes.
Away you go, you're away with the mixer.
Somebody's going to be assassinated.
Assassinated? Hello, sweetie. What do you think of Anita's latest conspiracy theory? There's going to be an assassination in Tranent.
What are you asking him for? He'd trip out a cordless phone, him.
You broke my heart 'cause I couldn't dance. Oh, now I'm back to let you know I can really shake them up.
And don't forget your Zimmer frames, darlings.
Nothing like this has ever happened to Tranent Towers before, I can assure you, Nurse Drabble.
Far too vigorous. At their age?
It will be left to us to pick up the pieces.
Indeed, Nurse Dunn. There'll be spare body parts all over the day room after the hippie shake.
Carnage, sheer carnage, simply cannot be allowed.
Can't be contemplated.
Can't be countenanced.
Health and safety, the same irascible troublemakers requested trampolines at the over 60s. Do you recall?
We shall report it, Nurse Drabble. Indeed we shall.
Well, did you get them? Did you? Come on, we're waiting.
Yes, darling, I saw them, just like you said. I went back to the cafe, and there they were at the back, looking very shifty. Look at them. There they are, on my iPhone.
I can't read their lips.
Oh, they're a right dodgy pair. Here, he looks like my youngest Frank.
Leave Frank out of it. It's not your fault Frank rocked all those blanks. You don't have to blame yourself.
What was that you said? Frank's got Rob Roy walking the plank.
Ah, I'm taking my hearing aid off.
Mrs. Oswald, why do you think your son went to Russia?
I think my son was sent to Russia. You see, Lee knew Russian fluently.
Would it? The assassination's gone down soon. Didn't I tell yous?
Assassination? It's going down well, darlings.
Oswald walks his last mile. Is it set?
Now over to Jackie in the grassy knoll.
Here we are in the grassy knoll, and the big question today is who shot JFK?
Elvis.
What's he saying?
Let her concentrate, darling.
So what's he say?
I can mash potato.
Mashed potato?
Not after scones, darling.
I missed a bit. Tell me, baby,
Tell me, baby.
do you like it like this?
Like it like this?
Oh, now, he's on about assassination. No, it's assassination. No, it's definitely assassination.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'll have to get closer.
Hey, look who's here.
3 o'clock, Wayne's Cafe. Very suspicious. The 3 of them. You know who I mean.
On Monday, November 25th, 1963, Lee Harvey Oswald was buried in a plain wooden coffin. As he was lowered into his grave, his secrets were buried with him. In Washington that day, there was another funeral.
This news just in. President Kennedy has been shot in Dallas, Texas.
Who's President Kennedy?
They're on to us, darlings. That nurse Dribble, she gives me the shivers.
Oh, I'm all for doing this again tomorrow. Mind you, he did look like my Frank, sad to say.
If I could only get closer and read their lips.
I've got an idea. George, darling, can I borrow your hearing aid, please? If we could only fix this to this. Yes, if we could only fix this to this. Hold on, darling. I'm trying to tune in. No.
Over in a flash, I promise you.
I think he said he's going to blow his head off. It'll be over in a flash.
Come on, Katie. You know what has to be done.
Listen, son, I've heard for the grapevine you wanted some gum. I mean, a gun.
Excuse me?
I'll make it easy. 10p. Look at me, son, when I'm speaking to you. Down, Bonzo. Down. And stop your showing off.
Did you say Bonzo? He said Bonzo.
You're looking for a hitman, right? I'll take him out for you. No for walkies like.
I don't know what you're playing at, pal, but you've upset my wife. Go and leave us alone, please.
Come on, Bonzo. Don't follow us or we'll call the police.
Assassination?
Assignation?
Assassination?
George, man, wake up.
They for me then?
Hell no. They're for a very special lady. Her name's Eileen.
Aye, Eileen's a wee cracker. Ah, great voice. Great go-getter. Ah, mind when we first met. Her dress, chocolate and cream. Our favourite. Chocolate and cream. In the days, everything was held in, held up, so to speak. That's like before 1967 when all the tights and the miniskirt came in and all that. Aye. Well, I guess you'd get better about that, Elvis.
I know where you're coming from, George. I sure do.
Aye, I'll bet you do. When JFK got shot, next morning I was out in my rooms. Remember the sunlight was just streams of broad crimson. Somehow it made it all the sadder. Wasn't what I wanted to hear. Eileen didn't take it the same as me. I wrote her a letter saying it was over. I even posted it. I'm glad she never got it. Of course, she was a dancer, a singer. I made a one-woman jazz band. The Wayward Wind. that I held on to.
Psst, George.
They for me then? Hey, Jan. Okay, I'll pass this on. Seems there's a letter you sent back in November '63. It's about return to sender. Are you real? Not as real as you want me to be, buddy. Was it you shot JFK? Pow pow.
Hello, is that Councillor Doreen Oldhammer?
She's soon to get connected. Director of an electronic police baton research unit in Haddington, you know.
We have something to report, Councillor Oldhammer. A very serious breach of health and safety here at Tranent Towers in the Dorothy Paul Day Room. It's to be turned into a dance hall.
Asked if she can sanction a Section 21. Go on, go and ask her.
Can you sanction a Section 21, Councillor Oldhammer?
Hello, sweetie. Och, are you sitting watching Hawaiian 5-0 again all day?
Tell the Sandman, you're not the hurting kind.
It's 7:30 and we're going to the dancing.
Are you asking, darling?
Been advised to stay in your own rooms.
You're senior citizens.
When it comes to health and safety, we can only be blunt.
Did you hear what she called me? Did you hear that? I'll report you, madam.
Out of our way, or it's a drubbing for you, Nurse Drabble.
It's for your own safety. We've done a risk assessment.
We do not intend to grow old gracefully, dears.
I plan to have facelifts. To my ears meet, knob heads.
I advise we call for assistance, Nurse Drabble.
Out our way.
It's against health and safety.
We're not done yet, Nurse Dunn.
Far from done, Nurse Strabble.
Councillor Oldhammer.
My hand out to you, George, because I believe in you, man. I believe you can do this. I want you to stand. I want you to stand with me, man. I believe in you. Look like an angel. Look like an angel. Walk like an angel. Walk like an angel. Talk like an angel. But I got wise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. The devil in disguise. You fooled me with your kisses. You cheated and you schemed. Heaven help me, I didn't see. You're not the way you seem. Look like an angel. Look like an angel. Walk like an angel. Talk like an angel. But I got wise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. The devil in disguise. The devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. The devil in disguise. The devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. The devil in disguise.
We've had a request for a song from Eileen Andrews.
Wayward Wind in it. Oh, the wayward wind is a restless wind, a restless wind that yearns to wander. But I was born the next of kin, the next of kin to the wayward wind. On a lonely shack by a railroad track, I spent my younger days. But I guess the sound of the outward bound made me a slave to my wandering ways. Oh, the wayward wind is a restless wind, a restless wind that yearns to wander. For I was born the next of kin, the next of kin to the wayward wind. Oh, the wayward wind is a restless wind, a restless wind that yearns to wander. For I was born the next next of kin to the wayward wind. Darlings, darlings, I said to those feisty ladies who welcomed me here to Scotland, where's the gin and tonic? George, where's the ginseng? Bring it along. When the elephants eat your roses at night, and the insurgents take a pot shot through the veranda at 3 o'clock in the morning, what's there to worry about? Chin Chin, look ahead. That is what our loved ones would have wanted, even though our dreams were tossed and blown. At least that's what I say. Cheers.
I ken what you're saying. I ken fine. Saccatage on Leith Walk. Sassenachs after keep talk. The writing's on the wall. He's got a tattoo on his big toe. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Get gear, come in me bulk. Mind that.
I've just read George's cheerio letter. It posted November 1963, 2 days after JFK was assassinated. I never realised it affected him that badly. I ken he felt it. At the time we all did. But I never knew to this extent. But he does say, here and here and here, I love you. It was the one thing that stayed constant. But I didn't hear it that often through the years. What's that joke again, George? You trundled it out every anniversary. Why does history keep repeating itself? Because we never listened the first time.
Well, there ends our wee story of intrigue, conspiracy, plots hatched that fizzled out, connivings as substantial as soap bubbles, machinations based on mistaken identity, things heard that wur'nae said, threads pulled together that no longer meet. George's end of the affair letter, lucky it didn't arrive. It's the small things that count, they say. JFK and Crimson Skies, Dallas and Tranent. See you. You all take care. You hear?
Representative Albert Thomas, a member of the House of Representatives, said he was informed that President Kennedy and Governor Connolly are both still alive after having been shot in an assassination attempt. This is from Dallas. It is the first word we have that they are, in fact, still alive. It is the first thing definitive that we have. As we say, we can give you only as much as we have.
Obviously, it's going to be sketchy for some time because you can imagine what is happening to every circuit, radio and telephone between the East Coast and Dallas, Texas at this moment. Obviously, the circuits are jammed. The information that we have, this is no time, obviously, for speculation. Facts are all that are warranted. Here is something else. It was impossible to tell at once where Kennedy was hit, but bullet wounds in Governor Connolly's chest were plainly visible, indicating the gunfire might possibly have come from an automatic weapon.